Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. I forgot to mention this today, I should say tomorrow, it's tomorrow, but Saturday, I went to see The Avengers. It was good, leave it at that. I'm not going to do a review on it. I was going to do a review on it, but I decided, nah. Accel World. Was episode 6. I believe this one was called Retribution. Could be wrong about that title. Not sure. Anyway, moving right along. At the beginning of the episode, we have what else has been bothering me? But at the beginning of the episode, we got Taku. Well, not actually Taku. We get Chiyuri, the girl who apparently the girl with the triangle thing going on. She's running, and we get. And to everyone who's been following me with these reviews, yes, I mixed up the names. It's not Brain Linker or Brain Burster. It's Burst Linker. So he goes into Burst Link mode, Taku, and we see the Blue Legion Knight. Yeah, this guy. We see him and these other two, and Taku's trying to fight them, and he can't beat them, and he basically tells Taku that his execution is postponed, supposedly. I think that's what he said, I'm not sure. And then we go from that to, goes out of Burst Link mode, Burst Linker, and we see Chiyuri, and she sees not Taku, she sees Haruyuki. He's there, and he's looking at her, and she's giving those turn faces, like, I don't want to deal with you. She's like, She's like, made a tuff at him, and he's like, because obviously Haruyuki and Taku told her what went down in the last episode. So we go from that to next scene. Well, you get the credits, the opening, and we get the whole thing now with him and Kuriyuki Hime. He takes a little over to see her. Her hair is got a ponytail, and she didn't even notice it. And she says, "Oh, I noticed it was nice." And it's like she's making a face to him too. Oh man, this is terrible. And then we find out something else in this episode. Taku, he gets my redemption. Okay. He has, let's put it on the table. He's redeemed himself. To everybody who's been watching this show, listen, Taku, he redeemed himself. I'm gonna say, he redeemed himself. He's no longer this kind of guy, with the fucking bullshit that he's been pulled in and so on and so forth. He's redeemed himself. And basically what's happening is he's helping Haruyuki get that level. He's helping him get to level 2 as a burst linker. Helping him get to level 2, and they're basically what they're doing tag matches, which is kind of interesting. Tag matches, and then what happens is he gets to level 2, Haruyuki, and he's about to get his upgrade, and Taku's like, "No, don't do it." He's like telling him, "Don't do it, don't do it." He realizes that you shouldn't do it. He does it. When you level up, you have to pay 300 of your points. So it's like a fuck moment, It's like a fuck moment. So basically, he should have reminded him that, you shouldn't level up right away, because if you level up right away, you're going to end up only having 8 points. And that's what happened. And I was like, oh shit. So now Taku wants to give him his own points to him, and you know, Haruyuki doesn't want to do that. He's like, man, I don't want to do that. I want to take your points because he will be dishonorable and so on and so forth. And then Taku makes his face and like, like it's so typical of you to say that. And that's basically what happened. And then we get another scene with Haruyuki and Kuroyuki Hime. And Kuroyuki was basically saying, oh, I can leave on Wednesday, so on and so forth. Well, this actually happens later. Talking to her and explaining what they told Chiyuri what happened. And she was furious at them. She started throwing books at them. It was like... And then what ends on happening is Taku basically tells him, don't go on the golden net. Don't, because if you do, you're going to be in deep trouble. You'll be attacked the moment, you go on there. And what ends on happening is he sees that he still has these slippers that they had in elementary school. And he noticed it. I don't know how much that means anything, but he noticed it. And then we get to a scene with Haruyuki, Taku, and Chiyuri, and then starts eating all this ice cream, and she's got this smug face because she's angry at them because they were doing all these things and behind her back. And Taku shows her Burst Link and how he's able to dodge everything, and she goes Burst Link, Burst Link, Burst Link, and then Haruyuki's about to say something, and he gets hit by a book. She was so angry at them. It was like ridiculous, man. Come on. But anyway, moving right along, their punishment is to eat the ice cream. And what is found out is Taku, Haru says something. He says bouncer. Chocolate bouncer. And then he's like, Taku's thinking bouncer. He figures out the solution. And basically he tells Haru that there's this one burst linker called Aqua Current, who is a level 1 bodyguard bouncer, which is a bodyguard that can help you, protect you until you get your level up, until you get enough points and enter the safe zone. So he then goes to see her again, and I forgot to mention this. Kuroyuki Hime was going to also come and apologize to Chiyuri for forgiveness. Apologize to him. Haru doesn't tell Kuroyuki Hime that he lost almost all of his points. So he's keeping that a secret. So that's when Taku tells him, okay, go to this person, this Aqua Current, to find person, and and he basically goes there. He goes to this and while he goes there, Taku gets an email from Kuroyuki Hime. We don't know what it's about yet. Later on in the end of the episode, you kind of figure out what it is. He goes to the bookstore and he's waiting for this person to show up. Instead, he's waiting at this table and he sees this like laptop in the bag. So he takes it out and he's like, "What's your name?" So he types in Silver Crow, takes a picture of him, and it says, "I will be there at this time." I think it was like 1340. It said. Saying that the person will be there. So, seeing as how, he's wondering, does that mean at this time I have to go in Burst Link mode? Do I have to be in Burst Link? Do I have to Burst Link? So, at that point, he then decides Haruyuki to go to the bathroom, and he bumps into this person, drops her purse, this girl, and sees this thing that is exactly like his, and it says Silver Crow, and it's a picture of him on this pad. It's like almost like an iPad kind of thing. And she's like, she denies saying, that's not mine. So it's like, it's obviously her. She's Aqua Current. So later on, he has to do a direct link with her. And he's like nervous to do it. He doesn't want to do it, and she tells her, "You have to do this in order to, so on and so forth." So they supposedly do it. And while that's going on, we switch over to, at the end of the episode, we switch over to Taku at Kuryuki. And Taku's like, "Oh, what did you want me for?" supposedly. And all of a sudden, Kuryuki just says, "bursting." And that's where the episode ends. Pretty crazy stuff going on in this episode. Gonna give this a 3.5 out of 5, unfortunately. I mean, you know what? Let's give it a 4 out of 5. It was pretty damn good. With what was going on. I wonder what's going on with Kuryuki, Hime, and Taku. What's up with that? Maybe this is just a way of her trying to get points back or trying to challenge him. I don't know. It's crazy. But obviously, the next episode, Haru's going to see this Aqua Current, his bodyguard, and help him with his situation with being, out of points and stuff. Help him get more points and protect him. And looks like what the story's going to be for next week's episode. Pretty good. I mean, moving right along. It looks like Taku's going to be a stand-in. He's going to help Haru and Kuryuki Hime. I'm really digging this show. This show's got me. Oh, man. I just love it. Accel World's great. It's a great show. So, yeah. Check it out, man. So, yeah, it was a pretty good episode. I like what I saw. So, we'll see where we go from here with this show. It should get much more interesting from here on out. So yeah, this has been Bonkai922. What did you guys think of this episode? And is Taku off the schneid? Do you still guys think he's a son of a bitch? Or is he a good guy now? I think he's alright. He's okay in my book. Because he's helping Taku, so I think that puts him in the clear. Hopefully. We'll see. See you guys later.